I'm not used to this.
You've been in how many LPs? Exactly.
I don't know.
I'll
I'll tell you next part.
All right. Speaking of next part, 3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody, welcome back.
So you were saying, Greg?
Yeah, what were we talking about?
I don't know. That was like days ago.
Yeah.
It was it was about 2 days.
It was about 2 days.
days.
Roughly
You're talking
2
about
days ago.
Paramount Sonic.
Just they have this idea of we need to change it to make it our own. It needs to be identifiable to us. And they end up ruining what works. And like you were saying,
that would be
you were saying a few days
that's-
ago about Sonic reinventing the wheel every time. It's like they want to put this stamp on it so that you know, like, oh, this is this game.
This is
because
something
it's
you can
cool.
only
And it's
get
like,
from Sonic.
Why don't you keep doing the thing that works and then adding something to it instead of taking stuff out of it?
Like the thing about like making it like giving it a unique thing, making it identifiable is a complete double-edged sword.
Yeah.
It's like you can make it completely new, but you run the risk of losing the identity it had.
Also alienating the longtime fans who have a real problem with change.
New,
Yeah.
new,
Yeah, because it keeps changing.
yeah. for the 10 millionth time, new isn't better. It's not better just because it's new.
This is fine.
The Sky Sanctuary experience as you remember it. Falling down at least
Hey,
one
is
pit.
that Mecha Sonic's head?
Is it? Where?
It was a joke, Matt.
I thought I would have thought there was an Easter egg I wanted to have seen.
There might have been. Might have been a chow.
Taking off
Because it was an egg.
This is the low path I haven't seen in a while. Sonic Generations has this thing where like the high paths are always the fastest ways, but the low paths tend to be more interesting in my opinion.
Well, interesting by proxy because like I haven't been here in a while.
I thought you almost landed on a moving platform, but it turned out to be a laser beam.
Oops.
It was like
I get it confused all the
It
time.
flew across.
By the way, we can't go after all the red rings in this run apparently because, and this is true of the game itself, each of the red rings are spread across multiple pathways. That does help encourage replay value in a way.
Right. It's a little egregious though with Classic Sonic because Classic Sonic you have to play the game. You have to play the stage 3 times to get every red ring.
Right.
You know, if only because of just the way the rings are separated at the very end of the stage.
Wait, I think it can be modern.
No. It's Classic.
Well,
Classic,
plus
classic.
John is using an Xbox 360 controller, right?
Right.
And you want to keep red rings as far away from Xbox 360 stuff as you can.
Oh, that red ring.
Get them away from it.
Speaking
See, that's
of,
what I'm talking about. Like that's just one of the many alternate pathways you can take. This is what I'm also doing. Like there's no reason for this, but like there's a pulley here to the left, and there's also springs here on the right, and a cloud on the bottom. I just noticed that cloud right there.
Oh, wow.
You know,
I think the cloud's just to catch you.
there
in
are
case you fuck
multiple
up.
ways to get back on the pathway in case you like go off kilter.
That's if you go too fast and you can land on it. We call that cloud saving.
Yeah.
Saved by the cloud.
Uncle, I hate you, but I love you.
Yeah, there you go.
You can't
That's
hate
good
him any
stuff.
love.
I can only love. You're right.
Splut. There's always like
What?
yeah,
What the
splut.
hell is a splut?
You ever see a cartoon? You ever see a cartoon where a character runs head first into a wall, and that resulting afterwards is usually the splut.
Oh,
or the
I
thwack.
thought you were saying because he loved and hated at the same time he was a splut.
No.
And I
Way to splut shame.
I didn't, yeah, I didn't know what a splut was. I was like,
Oh shit. Fucking lost.
do the kids have a new word for slut that I'm not aware of? I don't know.
Yeah, technically thigh.
That's that hoe over there. That's not
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I
Five-way
heard
shots.
I heard that word slaps. I don't know. I just,
That's pretty lit.
Yeah, that's lit AF, fam. See, I'm hip. I'm cool.
Totally tubular.
I think
Hey,
even back
90s.
a little farther. Yeah, easy there with the radical terminology, buddy.
Whoa, lost me there with your hip young lingo, son.
Was that Death Star in the background?
That was the that was the death egg.
Like, oh my God!
Yeah.
Come
I
on.
get it confused all the time.
Come on.
Every time I see the Death Star, I think I'm wondering where's the mustache.
Is this episode 9?
No, this is not the rise of
The Rise of Egg Walker.
the rise of Egg Walker. That's a boss name in Sonic Adventure.
It really is.
Yeah.
The Speed Awakens.
I love it.
The egg souffle falls.
And in episode 8, the last good Sonic game. Yeah. See, and that's a lot like The Last Jedi because that's going to piss off a lot of people.
So wait, would episode 3 technically be Revenge of the Mecha? Because of Mecha Sonic?
Revenge of the Egg?
Revenge of the Egg? What kind of name is that?
This is when you really piss off an egg, we're cooking it wrong.
I was supposed to be running, not sunny side up, you fucker.
And then we had the Mandalorian. It's called the Flicky.
Or Boba Fett.
The Echidna.
Oh, God.
He's like a bounty hunter, right?
Written by Ken Penders.
It's gone through my mouth a little bit.
I did too.
I don't know what. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
How are you still writing comics? I have no idea.
I'm gonna do it.
Money.
Tell me.
Please don't ask.
Okay.
No, I want to know. I want to know.
I'm not gonna ask.
No, I want to know this.
Want to know what?
Wait, where are you going to ask?
I was gonna ask what this whole Ken Penders. I'm assuming he's a Sonic comic writer. I'm almost 100% sure I've asked this question before.
I'll give you the basic gist of it. Ken Penders is the Sonic fan. Now, when I say that, I don't necessarily mean he's been with Sonic through the good times and bad. Basically, every sort of instance, whether intentional or not, that every sort of negative trait that gets attributed to the creepier part of the Sonic fan base, you can trace this all the way back to Penders at some point. A man who writes some weird-ass storylines for comic Sonic, such as his OC skunk character taking the virginity of Sally Acorn.
Oh, so...
Oh, yeah.
Ken Penders has all of the trimmings of a guy who really wanted to write Star Trek, but had Sonic instead, and instead just wrote a lot of Star Trek using Sonic characters.
But also funny... There's something else I'm going to bring up, too, with that. The reason that he got stopped was actually very mundane in comparison. One of the comics he wrote with the artist in question had Sonic crying over a rejected wedding invitation or something like that. One of the higher-ups from Sonic was shopping in a market, saw that, and pretty much yelled, "Holy shit!" and then fucking deep six that shit as fast as he could.
Wait, because Sonic was crying
over a marriage invitation.
Oh man,
because it's like it showed too much weakness on Sonic.
Oh, okay.
I don't even think it showed too much weakness. It's just more like Sonic's crying over a wedding invite. What the fuck is this?
No, I think like company-wise, they didn't want to show Sonic weak.
Yeah.
Like they didn't want because there was also like I believe there was also like a 25 years in the future like comic line,
right?
Yeah.
Where Sally married I think like Shadow or some other thing, and Sonic was pretty much down out in his luck, and I think it was his kids that found him on the street.
Oh God!
And like the original comic outlines had Sonic like in tears, like looked really fucking roughed up. But they eventually changed that because Sega said no, he looks way too weak here. We can't have him doing that. So I'd imagine they would probably give Penders similar shit, but let's be real here. That Penders is still pretty much a quack. Yeah,
piece of shit
and a creep.
Okay,
piece of shit.
So other than stuff like well, if he writes stories that people don't like the
right there.
What happened there?
I just a visual representation of Penders' storyline.
So like,
come on,
okay,
a fall from heaven's grace.
So he has. They don't like when he other M's the character. Is basically the issue.
I want
to
other M's.
Metroid. Metroid.
I know what he's talking about.
Basically, the biggest problem was that they made the character seem very weak, and that's
more like he took the characters in so many fucking bizarre and he had a hard on for Knuckles.
Oh yeah,
like he had a really big fucking hard on for Knuckles.
He wanted that knuckle in somewhere else. All right,
but no. What I was gonna say was like other than so it's not just that he takes them in sad, weak direction.
He takes them in bizarre direction.
He takes them in weird.
He wanted to write direction. Star Trek,
like out of character.
I'm not talking about.
But I don't remember the episode of Star Trek when Picard was sad because he didn't get an invitation to Crusher's wedding.
That we know of.
You know. Actually, he was kind of sad about it. But yeah, but what are the weird thing? I'm sorry to poke the hedgehog here.
Well, he it's like to paraphrase the one storyline.
Is it like creepy fan fiction?
Weird? The father of Knuckles microwave Knuckles inside of chaos and energy.
Okay, so we're off to the races with bizarre, super weird fan, like,
very soap opera-esque writing.
No, that's beyond.
No. But it's like besides using the Knuckles example,
soap opera could work, but with the way he was writing the characters, it was really creepy. And and when was it creepy? It was just bad.
Okay.
It's like Archie Sonic is one thing, but it's also like this is an entirely different direction. You're better off just making your own sort of intellectual property, and you tried. But,
yeah, that was pretty much part and parcel of the Knuckles hullabaloo. Speaking of hullabaloo, are you going to do the side missions now?
Well, we have to do at least one side mission to get the key for the boss. We have to do at least 3 side missions to get the keys to unlock the boss gate.
I'm sorry.
We also got to do the we have to do the side boss to get the Chaos Emeralds because we need all 7 Chaos Emeralds to get to the final boss. And I'm trying to remember where the hell Metal Sonic was. I think he was over at Chemical Plant.
I mean, it would be the best place for him.
I'm trying to see. Was it this platform over here? Yeah, there you are.
So now that the question is no longer Ken Pending.
Heyo.
He's so tiny.
It is tiny. I like it.
Sonic, kill me.
Please.
Another thing is that so I don't know if we saw the cutscene data already, but another kind of missed opportunity when it comes to like generations of it, because Sonic has a classic counterpart, so does Tails.
Yes.
Nobody else does. Knuckles doesn't get a classic counterpart. Amy doesn't get a classic counterpart. Metal Sonic has a classic iteration, but doesn't have a modern iteration.
Oh, okay.
You know,
that's weird.
As much as this game is a great celebration on the 20th anniversary, there are signs that it was rushed. That some things just didn't get fully fleshed out in time, because this game was a year after Colors. And I believe it wasn't that strenuous, because I believe it was the storybook team that wrote Colors. Or at least designed Colors.
I love this remix of the theme.
Was there a modern Metal Sonic?
Yes.
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
You don't say yes like I should know.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to make it come off like that, Uncle. I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry.
I know,
those
but you
look,
didn't.
Those look like Rob's in the back.
Where?
The buildings. Hold on.
We gotta go back.
Tunnel cycles, yeah.
Turn back.
I can't
Turn back.
Turn back. Go down the falling
So
bridge.
said Metal Sonic, yeah.
Yeah, the buildings all look like Rob heads.
Well, this is the start of Speedway from Sonic CD.
All right, so
I love the rendition.
No, there we go.
I see it.
There we go.
I see it.
There we go.
I see it.
I see it.
Oh my God, they're Rob heads. Oh wow, intellectual property stolen. Somebody must have said they wanted to see it on a T-shirt. Did you see that? Have
yeah,
you
I
been
did
seeing
see that. Yeah, I did see that.
I want a shirt that just says copyright infringement.
Well, apparently it worked. Apparently there was one of those shirt companies had a picture of a shirt that said you could order the shirt, but it's like Coca-Cola's logo, Disney's logo. It's a whole bunch. It's just a collection of logos on a plain white shirt, and they're advertising it as they'll sell it. And I think the shirt says like copyright infringement, like impending or something.
Yeah, it does.
And it's great. And it's like, wow, okay, that actually works.
So there are 3 boss keys we need to get in order to unlock the major boss of this area, and you just have to do any side mission to get a key.
I thought I had to do them all at least once.
No, you had to do the Aqua Sutra. Yeah, let's go for the Bubble Shield. Because doing certain missions also give you certain items you can buy in the shop.
Big bubble.
Big Bubble. We're going to get the Bubble Shield.
Bubble.
Sonic 3.
Bubble lub dub dub.
Okay,
He's got multiple.
Cool.
I did. My IQ's not high enough to get that reference, Matt.
That's a damn shame. You need an IQ of at least 40.
Okay, hold on. The blue blobs that are coming out of the thing.
Those are projectiles. They can hurt.
Did they hurt the bubble shield Sonic though?
I don't want to find out.
Do you think this factory is where they make the blue orbs that you have to collect in the bonus
Sonic
levels
3?
of Sonic 3?
The spheres?
Well, no,
Yeah.
I mean, they were.
Watch when they come
I mean,
out.
to be fair, the blue bubbles were in Sonic 2, and that was before Sonic 3. So I couldn't tell you.
Oh,
I'm on
now
fire.
you get the fire shield.
Oops.
I hate to break it to you, Uncle. That's not how that works.
All right, so this is so sometimes. So what happened there is that sometimes when I'm shifting left to right, classic Sonic and modern gets this problem too. Gets caught in a weird influx where they're kind of stuck in the Z-axis, and that kind of screws with turning momentum. And that's what happened there.
Turning momentum happens to you too?
Yeah. It happens to me every once in a while with this game.
Right, where basically you're going far to the right, but then you're in midair and you want to go left to keep it the
Yeah, and then instead of like making a sharp left,
He'll stay
Sonic
facing
will
right.
he'll face the camera for a second, and then start going left. But it like cuts your momentum in half, and it's just kind of a weird thing that happens in this game.
It happened to me too on the PS3 version. I thought it was just like, PS3 exclusive or something like that. I know
Yeah.
it's like all generations.
A PS3 exclusive.
Yeah, PS3 exclusive fuck up.
We're doing system exclusive limitations now? All right. All right.
Joke, but it happens.
All right.
I'm just saying, sometimes like the PS3 versions.
No,
like,
yeah, I know.
Like a version just comes out less optimized than the other.
It's just the idea that they would advertise it as a feature.
Oh yeah.
Try this one out. The control's way worse.
I think that was on the back box of Secret Rings.
So every time you complete a side mission, if you're not going for a key, you not only get like the item that's available. If it's like a monitor, most of the time that's an item that you can buy in the shop now. You'll also get a bell. You can ring the bell. It'll release a music note that you have to chase down, and it could be concept art. It could be new music. Because another thing in this game that you can do, as I can demonstrate right here, real quick, is that you can get the option to change the music,
which is really cool.
It's grayed out now because I don't have any music available. But you can change the music to whatever you want, whatever you happen to unlock.
By the way, it's messing with my head that you keep running off the edge. And I keep thinking that you're going to fall, and it's just a plain white background.
We got points. We have the Aqua Shield. Aqua Shield is 2,500 points, but that's an Aqua Shield that you can use.
You're not spending it on anything.
Yeah, that's an Aqua Shield that you can immediately activate as soon as you begin the stage. So that's why it's really cool. I kind of want to hold off though until I can equip it now because I can just buy this now. We have plenty of points.
Now, is this a usable item or are you turning on a feature?
It is.
It's a usable item.
You're turning on a feature actually. Because when you start the stage, you have the option to activate the shield immediately.
Every time. Every stage.
Every stage.
Okay, that's what I mean. Yeah.
But obviously, don't get hit, otherwise you lose it.
Yeah.
Elementals. This is the only way you can use elemental shields because you cannot collect them in the stages themselves. It's kind of a missed opportunity with Classic Sonic because you can't. You have to use elemental shields via abilities.
Yeah, you can't use them in levels where they would really help out.
Yeah. Well, no, you can, but it's just like don't.
No,
get
what I'm
hit.
saying is, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Which I agree is a missed opportunity, but the level design is usually well crafted enough that I don't find myself needing it, but it would have been nice to have though.
Athleticism here. But these are all modern upgrades. Safety net. 10 rings of
Is there a control better option?
Athleticism. That's pretty much what it is. It's a sure-footed landing if you have to get damaged. No. Because I actually want to save up points for when I get the... Because one of the side missions I'm going to be doing for Classic Sonic will be the Electric Shield, because the Electric Shield is pretty much the same as Sonic 3.
Right.
Gives you a double jump.
Wait, is that Wentos on the top left?
Wentos? Oh, yeah, the Chow dolls from Wentos. Yes. Yeah. Nice little reference there. The Puppet Master.
From
Unleashed.
The traveling salesman.
Right.
I thought you meant Daisy.
No.
They're also selling.
Hi,
they're also
I'm
selling.
Daisy.
They're also selling gloves.
Well, yeah.
Which leads to either one of two things: A, those are actual gloves. B, Oma Chow actually cut off some hands.
I'd like to go with
the
the.
too.
Do we have the athleticism? I don't remember what the athleticism was like. Because I don't know if I can do that. No, we'll talk about that later. Let me get Power Break on. I like stopping on a dime. And the weird thing is that you have to hit the start button to confirm the skill set, not the A button, because the A button just boots you out of the equipment menu for some reason, and without actually saving your equipment.
Kind of like
now the confirm button does that well.
Kind of like if you hit if you hit any other button except the start button in classic Sonic games.
Yeah,
it just restarts the intro.
Basically, yeah, because they want you to hit the A button. Yeah.
Wow, you can save your skill setups?
Yeah,
basically, it's a holdover from Secret Rings.
Oh, nice.
Because there's multiple ones, you can actually alternate Sonic to do exactly everything you need him to do for a given level.
See, the start button is the confirmation here. Now the A button is the confirmation here.
Oh.
And now the B button is back. It's like, it's a little weird. Very bizarre.
B button is a B button. Enjoy.
Let me see. So there, like every area has like 5 side missions.
Little piece of paper to remember what combinations of buttons do what.
Playing Metal Gear on the NES.
It's like when your grandparents don't know how to change the TV properly, so you leave them a notepad with like, okay, when you want to watch a DVD, you're gonna hit TV, and then you're gonna hit, I taped off the buttons that you don't need on the remote, so you'll be okay.
Greg is a cable guy that hurts me way more close to fucking home, considering it's like 80% of our repeats.
Yep.
Or better yet, you have a grandparent that like makes a Facebook. And then they keep forgetting their password, so they keep making new Facebook pages.
Or just new pages in general.
Oh, wow. That's
Grandma, remember your password.
Well, that's the...
what was the challenge here again? Oh, it's the race.
Racing Tails in the tornado.
That's the joke of the...
He's in the tornado?
Yeah.
You should have kicked your ass 6 times over by now.
Like your grandma texts you how to renew driver's license. It's like, Grandma, this isn't Google.
Grandma, I'm not Google. I'm surprised Tails is like...
He's taking it easy on us.
Oh, the song playing Super Sonic Racing.
Yeah, this is the remix of Super Sonic Racing. I believe it's by Cash Cash?
Yeah, Cash Cash. That makes sense.
Cash Money. Cash is redundant.
They are the opposite of me because I am broke.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
I'm the
good night,
cash alternative. For all you low-income relatives.
Now, if you excuse
I'm
me,
broke.
I gotta go cash this check.
Oh, my cash just bounced.
Your cash bounced?
Yeah,
How
my
low
cash
was your
bounced.
credit?
You're
Must have had the bubble shield.
God damn it.
a dead motherfucker.
It's like, what's the challenge here? Beat tails at the goal. You mean beat tails to the goal?
No.
He owes you money.
I believe you mean cash.
Sorry, Tails. Rent's due. You all right?
No, it's like I got bounced against my will.
200% boost gauge.
Damn.
Jinx.
I won't do that. Why not?
I wasn't going to ask. I mean, you had your reasons, but...
Hey, whatever makes you comfortable.
Oh, I don't need to do this because I already got the chemical. I'm
Yeah,
back
you
in
already got
chemical. Yeah,
that.
back in
You
chemical.
just need Sky Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Hey, I got an idea.
Yeah,
What is this,
yeah, I
Tails?
want to hear it.
Hey, you want to see a magic trick? Sure. Yeah, me too.
Like that he was waving at you.
Well,
there.
Sonic, you're an asshole. Yeah, we'll just do the knuckles one. Why not? God damn it.
That's fucking cruel, dude.
Yeah, so you like Knuckles' treasure hunting levels in Adventure and Adventure 2?
I did, actually, yeah. Well, most of them.
Oh, that was big as it is. You get these little coin icons and you have Knuckles dig it up.
Oh, I love this song.
So basically, you turn Knuckles into fucking the Rush search.
No, it's the Gold Rush.
Now you've got to find all 20 pieces of the Triforce.
Oh, fuck me. Knuckles, come here. Woof!
Get it, Knuckles. Get it.
So he's got 3 coins. So he found 3 coins in a Game Boy.
Knuckles is that guy on the beach with the metal detector.
That asshole.
It's like, you
Does
know,
that ever work?
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? You know what's funny? As a kid, I used to think they were looking for buried treasure,
Everybody did.
and I always thought, like, could you imagine if they find like a treasure chest full of gold and coins and all kinds of stuff? And then I realized later on in life, like, oh, they're looking for like change.
Yeah.
They're looking for coins and jewelry and stuff that people drop because they're hanging out on the beach.
The scavengers.
Basically, yeah, they're just fancy scavengers.
What do you think it's so fancy because you can own a metal detector?
Yeah, 600 seconds
mean,
to
it's a
find all
nice
these.
I mean, it's cool, you know.
How many you got to find total?
I'd rather
35.
35, and if you want the S-Ring, you gotta do it under 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
I believe they're called strings.
Strings?
What?
Did he say S ring?
No.
Oh. No, we cannot.
I was like, please form before I fall down.
I would love it if the hour just kind of mean sense of humor, like dig here, that's a pit.
Yeah.
Dig here. Oh, gotcha. Boy, I wonder where it is.
It's like,
I like-
they show you the location, and it's like it disappears before you can get too close to it. But it's like, yeah, it kind of disappears too early.
I was about to think the clock was actually gonna go off course.
Yeah.
It's like, thanks, Knuckles.
And Knuckles would just sit there barking and yelping.
I mean,
I can't.
That didn't look like diggable material, but whatever.
Oh, he's tougher than the rest of them, don't you know?
Unlike Sonic, he doesn't chuckle.
He totally chuckles, though.
There was one on your left side.
That was a watch. So it wasn't a coin.
Oh.
I just need a coin. Fuck the watch.
And for the record, he does totally chuckle. Remember Angel Island when he knocked your knuckles off?
Hey,
Oh, man.
I'm looking for a new pair of knuckles.
Oh, my knuckles fell off.
Boy, it's cold out here. Now, but what I was trying to say is when Knuckles knocked your Chaos Emeralds out, he had a good laugh at your expense and bailed.
Right. And yeah, it just fucking left.
So he chuckles.
Come back. There we go. Nice.
Artwork 42. You all right?
So is this 100% run or
No. We're just doing 3 side missions to get the keys and just going about our merry way.
Okay.
I mean, doing all the missions wouldn't take that long.
What's the pinball machine?
Oh, that's the Casino Night DLC, actually.
Oh.
The only DLC Generations ever got. Another big missed opportunity with Generations.
No DLC for levels.
No DLC for other levels. We got a Casino Night sort of thing. We can show this off real quick. Why not?
Yeah, they'll fall apart. Elliot, that's Carnival Night, not Casino Night.
Same difference.
Casino and Carnival do not add up.
Yeah,
Casinos,
they can.
No, they don't. Casinos have
There could be carnivals in casinos.
Elliot, casinos have safety regulations. Carnivals don't.
Oh, you go to those ghetto carnivals.
I go to any. That's any carnival, Elliot.
Not all of them.
Bullshit.
No bullshit.
Bull and shit.
No.
Elliot, there's more bullshit here than in that Jeff Goldblum
Wow,
meme.
a matchup of intellectuals indeed. No, yes. Wow.
I didn't realize we're watching C-SPAN.
It's like they're fighting it out for a Pulitzer.
Yeah, so I mean, there's novelty in this. I kind of wish it was just a whole zone. We wouldn't get that until Generations 3DS.
Yeah, but then you'd be complaining about the pinball physics.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a Sonic fan.
I thought you were gonna say Sonic Generations 3. Like, there's a third?
No. Well, there will be after if there's a sequel to Forces.
I was gonna say
75 years.
This would be a cool actual pinball machine.
You know, that said though, great remix of Casino Night.
Yeah.
It really is.
It seems like there was a lot of effort put into this game.
Somebody was disappointed when they found out this was all they had to
Real
do.
good, positive effort.
Yeah, there was, and yeah, a lot of people were excited for it, and a lot of people ended up loving the game as a result. You know.
Now, you know what there should have been? A Knight's pinball table.
In Sonic
like in
Generations,
Adventure.
no.
because Adventure already did that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Nah.
saying.
And I mean, to be fair, Sonic did everything already here by Generations.
Honestly, I feel like the obvious missed opportunity here is a Sonic Spinball themed pinball machine.
That would be more of an
Yeah.
I
opportunity.
feel like
yeah.
that, you know what I mean? Like the whole layout is pinball related. You've got different pinball areas where you can go to that are related to the original game, to the Sonic Spinball levels.
And then a dragon eats you when you're done your 3 balls. Me.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's just, it's an obvious, like, it should have been an obvious grab. Other than, you know, the most famous pinball game ever.
Which
Everybody knows.
Space Cadet.
A Space Cadet 3D.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
Famous. No matter, all of the pinball fans of the world can honestly say that the most recognizable pinball game is Space Cadet.
Like, once you hear that startup.
Come on, that's
Okay.
Clearly your internet is down.
We're gonna call it apart here, and we'll see you guys next time. We're gonna take on the first major boss of the area, then we're gonna move on to the second area, the modern era.
No, we're not.
Wait, internet's down? You don't have internet.
Okay, we're ending the playthrough now because Matt said so.
Right. See, it's more bloodstained grinding. It's like,
Later, guys.